Warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. And here we have Manchester United providing the challenge to Newcastle United. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Anthony Elanga is a player who's
Goal! Manchester United!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Traffic medium. Resolusi
Absolutely thundered it. Keeper, no chance.
The contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
kunci main pas itu ngandelin L1 enak buat 1-2 tiki-taka, cepat mainnya. Kalau nggak pakai L1 itu susah.
Newcastle trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Matheus Cunha. Chip through. The shot's on! Burn can hoist it clear. Matheus Cunha with the ball through. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Benjamin anjir.
Elanga. Well, that's where he wants it.
Ini saya pakai Winlator ini versus berapa ya? Yang terbaru ya, 1.74 ya. Benar siang mau beli paketan buat download game 60 GB satu hari, hanya mau download Tomb Raider sama Dragon Ball, kalau enggak sama PES satu lagi ya. Enggak tergantung, soalnya FL25 nya saya hapus.
Well positioned to make that interception. Joelinton. Gordon. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Diogo Dalot. Tonelli does well to read it and intercepts. Hit long and direct. Newcastle United seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Matheus Cunha. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Sesko can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think they can keep him facing in that direction. Then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Aim forward. Elanga. Here it comes. Corner it is then. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Joelinton. Danger averted for now. Has gone out. Trippier passes it through. Martinez cuts it out. Tries a through ball. It's gone a long way up and away. Up to meet it! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Elanga, Trippier, cut out in the nick of time. Looks like a good ball through. Bruno Fernandes gets good distance on it. Deftly done. Cunha can shoot here.
Kok rasa diambil.
one in. De Ligt gets into the right position to intercept. Maguire. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Sesko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Casemiro. Manchester United are leading with half-time drawing close. Trippier. Spoon forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tonali. That had to be more accurate. Gordon gets into a dangerous position. Burn tries the route one option. De Ligt.
Terima kasih kawanku yang udah mau nonton. Terima kasih kawan. Duh. Ini rasa full ya. Bisa full. Aduh. Aneh bin ajaib. Biasa lah. Mau tes dulu. Nanti baru ini ganti Gamehub. Cari-cari yang terlancar.
teman-teman yang udah mau nonton. Kita percepat lagi. Nottingham. Tengok alang lagi nih. Oh, kamera. Maguire.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester United. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And out to safety. Martinez. Shaw. Well, they tried to walk it in and they come away with nothing. Kudus. Simons. Looks like a good ball through. Tell. Traore. He's early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Casemiro. Traore. Referee's given a throw. Martinez. Diogo Dalot.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
Traore. Bentancur goes on a charge down the left, looks to slip it through. Casemiro. Mbuemo. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kudus. That's the throw. Tries lifting it over. Diogo Dalot positions himself well and cuts it out. Traore. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Traore. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Good idea, just poorly executed. Huevo. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. And it's Casemiro. He's in space and looking for options. And that's been repelled. Struck first time. Simons with the ball through. Simons needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like...
There is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so I'd be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're off again.
Manchester United playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Paulinho is fouled. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Aim forward. Simons. Paulinho. Van de Ven. Spence. Simons. Traore battles to win it back. Simons. Long and high towards the flank. Traore. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Simons. Kudus. Simons. Tries one! Saved only by poor finishing. Tries a through ball. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on it. Goal!
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Tottenham take the lead, 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
stop it right there. Bentancur. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Simons. Aimed long and direct. Casemiro. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
The shot's on! It's in!
Rekod sih, bos.
That's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their
Dulu kita guys.
leveler.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's all you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Goes wide. Vital. Casemiro sticks in a foot to win it back. Hits it! The defence can get it clear. Spence. Maguire. Manchester United looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Simons. Tries a through ball. Bruno Fernandes. Spoon forward. Well played. He saw that coming. Decent ball. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Simons. United still to register a shot on target. Oh, glorious footwork! Nguemo. Casemiro. Traore. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
It's bounced back off the post. Simons. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Approaching the half-hour mark. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Shot at goal! Oh, good delivery. Almost the perfect outcome.
Tottenham Hotspur didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank. Really, they've got to double up to try and stop that. And I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Bentancur. It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Casemiro pumps it upfield. Van de Ven gets it away. Martinez. Matheus Cunha. And it's Casemiro. Traore. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. De Ligt pumps it into the area. Good delivery, no joy.
Oh, you've got to say that the leap there was brilliant, but he just couldn't execute the header.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Van de Ven. Jalpagna. Kudus. Simons. Kudus. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? It's a good-looking cross. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Spence. Simons. Chance! goalkeeper. And it's half-time here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Diogo Dalot.
Nah,
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Bagus.
Now it's Kudus. Chip through. Simons.
Nah, gitu lagi.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Deftly done. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Bentancur. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Matches Cunha. Away from immediate danger.
Mateus Cunha can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Bruno Fernandes. Matches Cunha.
Gila, bos.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Bisa.
Kudus. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Wah, ketuaan satu, bos. Aduh.
Now the pass. That's not the cross he had in mind. Tottenham Hotspur look as though they're about to make a change. Sesko. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Mari bisa
Looks to
langsung.
slip it through. Kudus. Wonderful quick feet. Carries far too far and out of play. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Diogo Dalot gets it back. Martinez. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Kudus hurtles into the tackle. Good clearance and very necessary. Coleman bring up some magic on the right-hand side. Simons. A chance!